Let's talk about the Phantom Troop member that was replaced by Hisoka, the original Spider number 4, Omokage. To take somebody's spot, you have to defeat them, classic villain shit, so Hisoka gave us a rundown of Omokage's abilities. He's a specialist type Nen user, and he calls himself the Divine Puppeteer. My dog is the ultimate background character. The reason that he even joined the Phantom Troop is that so he could steal their bodies with his power. He was always plotting on them. This is your typical tale of an obsessed older brother. His sister died, but he wouldn't accept reality, so he brought her back to life. But Omokage deserves no type of sympathy. He was a mad scientist, and he sacrificed his sister to perfect his technique. He's pretty overpowered. Hisoka said it himself. He slips into people's hearts and creates puppets from their deepest attachments and obsessions. That's cruel. We all know how the Phantom Troop is responsible for the Kurta clan massacre. Omokage was messing with Kurapika's head. He deadass summoned Kurapika's best friend Pyro, and he had to run the fade with him multiple times. And these bodies that he summons aren't just simply puppets and pawns. Yes, they have to obey Omokage's orders, but they still retain their original memories. It's trippy. It's like they're present and alive, but they're not at the same time. He deadass summoned Uvojin, and Gon and Killua were like, wait, hold on, what's going on? We thought Kurapika took care of this boy. These twerps were no match for him. Shit, Kurapika only was cause his Nen contract. The puppets come back weaker, but they still retain a majority of their power. Omokage was just tweaking. He was summoning anybody he could think of. He summoned the Shadow Beasts. Togashi for sure intended for the Shadow Beasts to be a meme group. They're a joke. They got one shot by Nobogana. He even had puppets of the Phantom Troop. When Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Leorio finally went off to face him, they stood no chance. They got lucky that Hisoka was on their side in this movie, because if he wasn't, things would not have turned out this well. They wouldn't have survived. Omokage has a technique called the Dog Catcher, where he can assemble his puppet's souls into his own body, and he could use their powers. This is high-key busted. This guy's a problem. His ability's a lot like Corolla's. If we're being honest, he's got to be top 5 Phantom Troop members when it comes to strength. His sister ends up backstabbing him. She never asked for any of this. But he thought she was ungrateful, so he tried to kill her with his Phantom Troop puppets. But then the real Phantom Troop pops out. They soloed their clones like it was nothing. But then there's tension in that room. Kurapika's in there with them. They're like, we gotta kill you one day, boy. They were a second away from jumping Kurapika, but then they decided not to approach him. There's conditions that have to be met, man. They decided if they kill Kurapika right then and there, the chains on Corolla's heart would just get tighter. They can't win. Kurapika got fucking spared. I gotta start reviewing the Hunter x Hunter movies, bro. Next up, let's talk about the last mission. Make sure to follow your boy for this one. Let's get it.